Good day, friends. My name is Bobby Phillips and I'm based here in Sydney. Today is another episode from the Indian Crescent Society of Australia in the Interfaith episode that I have been promoting here. So let's take a look how exactly the things panned out in that session. Take care, keep in touch, stay safe, and be blessed. Thank you.
Society of Australia. On behalf of Indian Crescent Society of Australia, it is my privilege to welcome all of you in our fifth Interfaith event. Distinguished guests, Indian Crescent Society stands for diversity, tolerance, integration, and multiculturalism. I would like our president, Mr. Abbas Raza Alvi, who doesn't need any introduction. Everyone knows his dedication, his work, and his contribution to the society. Please welcome Mr. Abbas Raza Alvi.
Thank you, President. Sorry, there was some noise which parliamentarians know. This always happens here, which is their voting time, so we can't stop them. My also request is that since we have a very distinguished learned speakers who will be speaking on the subject, if you can please all either switch off your phones, or reduce the volume. Thank you very much. My very good evening to everyone. Salam, Namaste, Sat Sri Akal, and Shalom. I acknowledge my presence on the land of the indigenous people, respecting their elders past and present, who have given us an opportunity that we can live in this beautiful part of the world in a peaceful manner. I want to acknowledge the presence of the religious leader, Father Russell Davis, Rabbi Jeremy Jones, Pandit Jatin Bhattji, Maulana Nazir Hussain Thanvi Saab, Father Patrick, Maulana Amir Kausar Saab from the Ahmadiyya Mosque. And also we have so many other religious names. I'm just skipping for the sake of the time, but you all are very, very important to me. I also want to acknowledge the presence of our learned speakers here. Susan Molin, thanks a lot for coming and accepting our invitation. Henri Marcour, I am expecting that he will be here any moment. Our keynote speaker, Craig Foster, thanks a lot for coming. Henri Jeffley, who is one of the sponsor of this event during the last 6 years. I'm also expecting the Jihad Deep Saab. He should be here soon. He's also one of the sponsor. And this world, where the information is traveling so fast because the internet, whatever happens in the third world, it is immediately projected here, and it increases like with any sort of amount. It really goes, multiplies faster and faster, and direction of the communities, you see that. Whether you are following the WhatsApp groups and other things or not, we are certainly following and we are seeing that what is happening in the world. And we really want to overcome on that. This is the challenge multicultural ethnic societies have it, interfaith bodies have it. That if you really doing the interfaith for the sake of reading the Bible or reading the Quran, reading the Bhagavad Gita or Granth Sahib, Holy Granth Sahib or Torah or Injil, any religious book, and you say that we have done the interfaith, I don't feel that at this time you have done your job. I'm so sorry, you all learned than me, but I'm saying this part. I believe that your job is that through your temples, through your mosques, through your churches, through your synagogue, through your gurdwaras, what you need to do that you have to give a very clear message to the community that everyone is the same. Human race is important, not the religion is important. Religion is just a way of reaching to the God. And I go beyond that, and some people may not like it. 30% population of Australia doesn't believe in any religion. So what about them? Have you seen they are fighting any time among themselves for anything? No. Fight comes out only between the religious groups. Non-religious groups are not fighting. And I praise that. And I say that we should not leave them behind. This is our duty, that they should be with us together. The benefit of neutralization of the hate is really enormous. And I just want to give you an example. I will not take much of your time because there's a very good set of the speakers here. See, last year, world has invested about $3,020 billion on military equipments. And this is what is very important for me to mention to you. What does it mean? That every day, world is investing $9 billion. $9 billion. How many dollars? Please say loudly. $9 billion. You understand the value of that $9 billion. What is that? 7 days that amount, which is $63 billion, if it is invested on the health or education, within 7.5 years period of time, this is the calculation. This is not my calculation. This is the calculation of the institutes which I have taken from that. Within 7.5 year period of time, probably everyone in the world will be educated. But what we are doing it, we are investing on the military equipments all the time, on the name of safety and security. Senator, honorary senator is here. I really request you, I urge our member of parliamentarians who are here, please go. When you talk in the parliament, please say what we are talking about and what are our feelings. I don't think that we need to invest so much amount of the money. There are so many pacts are happening between Australia, I will say, because this is my country, and some other countries, I don't want to take the name. There are 5 countries in the world who are producing a huge amount of the guns and bullets. Is there any other use of these guns and bullets apart from the killing someone, whether that side or this side? No. We have to think about that. We religious people have to think about that. What is happening today is in Ukraine and Russia. I have seen both these countries during my age of 17 and 25, 26. Number of times I visited, number of times in Ukraine and Russia because I was studying over there. Please trust me, I never saw any difference among them. Never. They speak the almost same language. There's a very little difference in the words, and they eat the same food. Almost the culture is the same things. But today they are fighting. What should be the role of our government? Australian government. The role of the Australian government should be to bring them together rather than supporting any one side, irrespective of anything. Whether this is a voting politics or whether it is a numbers games. I'm so sorry, members of parliament, I'm saying this part, but I believe in that. That's why I'm sharing it with you. I think that the role of the government should be here to bring them together and make the Australia as a peacemakers, not of one-sided. There are several incidences when we have a difficulty, which side we should go, which side we should support it. Why to do that? Better increase our diplomacy. Our diplomats, our high commissions, our ambassadors should play an important role to bring the people together rather than develop more and more business in the defense. So I don't want to go this topic, but I'm throwing it to the speakers, and this is up to you to how you take it. I hope today's event from the learned speakers' talks will shake our minds and our hearts. And when we go from here, we'll take few things. The people like Craig Foster's I have seen speaking in the front of many thousands of people, and I've seen how is he speaking. So basically, it's a long program today. I apologize for that, but especially we have done that. We have a business prospects, so you should understand what business people should do that in terms of the multicultural people, how they should develop their business, come together, because we have a new chair, and we have also ex-chair sitting down here, and we have a chair of the New South Wales, and I'm also one of the life founder member of the organization, so I feel proud to associate with that. And we have topics on religious, of course, on human rights. Then Dr. Jain certainly will say some things.